Hey guys, we are back. So after all the dust and craziness settled from the free agency and contracts and whatnot, we managed to get it alive and get everybody back miraculously. But we got a new goalie, Jonathan Bernier. Now is our starter, getting rid of Briz. Hopefully, Jonathan Bernier can perform better than Briz can, even though he's a lesser overall. And we kind of got screwed out of him because he did have 4 gold stars, and then when he comes on our team, he gets pushed to 4 yellow. 4 white. So still, that kind of sucks, but still, we have Jonathan Bernier now. And we're going to run through this, going to start the simulation up. We've edited the lines all out. Everything's ready to go. I should check if injuries are off. Let's check that out real quick. Injuries are still on. We want that off. Make sure I save that. Crap. Make sure I save that. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's get this rolling right through the preseason. Start this off. Sorry, right through the preseason. Go right through the preseason here, see how our team performs. So like I said, it's going to be interesting because we got a bunch of new guys, especially the new defense on there with Brandon Manning joining the team now. Still teams making trades too. It's going to be an interesting year. I think we should be able to do pretty good. Bernier's doing pretty good already. 2 games. It's just your Boston Wednesday not expecting to make the playoffs this year. Hopefully. We have a good team. I think we should be able to. Wow, Bernier's actually performing very well right now. Even though they have their sucky teams in there. Yeah, I know. We should be salary cap compliant. So, wow, we went undefeated through the preseason. Undefeated through the preseason. Bernier only let up 2 and 1 goals per game, so that's really good. So that might be looking forward to that. So we're going to go into the regular season now. We start off with a West Coast trip against Chicago, Columbus, and San Jose. A bunch of Western teams were playing for the first month of the season. Yeah, so we'll go up to this. We'll go. It's a back-to-back game here, so we'll go to the Devils game. Like I said, we'll do the first month, see how we do, but we'll see. I know we have a very Bernier. I think is a much better goalie than Briz is anyway. So hopefully we can get it off here. So first game against the Chicago Blackhawks, and we get a 3-2 win. Very good. I still think our team is very, very good. We have a very good team on our hands. On here, there's an overtime loss against the Capitals. Not the Capitals, what the hell? Blue Jackets, there we go. See, we have a much better offense now. Our offense is still very, very good this year. But, yeah, see, now we're getting a lot of goals now. I'm much happier with that. Much happier with the offense that we're going to be getting here. We're still losing a couple games, but the defense still has to get adjusted together. We'll have to work that out. Man, Galchenyuk already has 10 assists. Jeez, he's stepping his game up. There you go, another one there, 4-2. Just try to make it out of the first month of the season with a 2.0 win-loss ratio. But here we go again. Last year we won the President's Trophy because we were getting away with oh shit, I didn't send the scout out. Crap. I always forget that. Gotta send the scout out. Scouting assignment. Okay, so who's looking good this year? Is there any goalies this year? For the Christ's sakes, looks like there might be a 5-star goalie. Okay, Hollweg. Looks like there's a first-round goalie. There's a couple first-round goalies. Okay, it looks like there may be first-round goalies this year. So, I think we want to scout those guys right away. So, where was that really big? Okay, this Peckham guy. It looks like he has second rounds, but looks like they're green stars. So we'll just scout him for 6 weeks right now. Fans updating next game. Yep. Yeah, okay, so we're right here. Game against Nashville here. Nashville's looking pretty good so far. Still good. Man, we get a lot of goals now. That's our second game already with 9 goals passed. Scoring a bunch of goals for the first couple games so far. Another win there. As long as we're winning games, I'm fine with it. Lightning game, man. Now we're losing a couple. Win a couple, lose a couple. Our offense still needs a bunch of more studs on it. And there's another loss, overtime loss, not a big deal. Keegan Lowe's penalty minutes are really adding up already. He's already at 53 penalty minutes. Jeez, kid's taking a lot of penalties. Okay, so first month we're at 8-4-2. A bunch of goals scored throughout the first month already. I'm not going to change anything right now. I'll just see how we're doing right now. Like I said, team standings don't really matter that much. So goals, Giroux's leading the league with 12 goals. Tyler Ennis is right behind him with 10 in third. So that's that. Assists, Alex Galchenyuk is up there with 17 assists. Points, Giroux's up there with 21. Galchenyuk also has 21. Bernier's up there with wins. Obviously, that's going to happen like that. And save percentage. Yep. Man, looks like Pavlik's actually a really good goalie in this game as well, too. So there we go. Let's check out the team stats for right now. I'm not going to look at the player stats until the next simulation. So we'll take a look at the player stats. No, team stats. Okay, so let's see how we're doing so far. Okay, so goals for per game. Yeah, we have 4 goals per game. I mean, we had a couple games where we were scoring 9 goals, so that probably jacked that up a little bit. It'll probably eventually go down, but as long as we're hovering around 3, I'm fine with that. Goals against, yeah, 2.93. We're still getting scored on a bunch. Defenses has to step their game up a little bit. Power play, very good power play, 25.9. Tampa Bay is at 34.1. That'll obviously go down. And a penalty kill. Penalty kill's not doing so good either. It might be Keegan Lowe. Keegan Lowe actually has a lot of penalty minutes right now. He has 55 penalty minutes. That's a lot. That's really, really a lot. We'll consider changing him out for maybe Shea Theodore after the next simulation. So we're doing fine for right now. I'm not going to change anything. We'll do up to the second month now, and then we'll do some changes if need any. Maybe we'll have a really good second month here. So start off with a win against the Devils. As long as we beat these teams in our division, I'm fine with that. There's a nice shutout for Bernier there. Galchenyuk and Giroux are probably clicking really well on that first line with the points that they're getting. Very much so. Another win there, 5-1. Game against the Canadians here. A little Canadian trip. 1-0 loss. Can't do anything about that when your offense doesn't show up. There we go, another win there. As long as you come back with a win. Come back with 2 wins after get a loss, and then we gotta come back with at least 2 wins. Pittsburgh's not doing too hot so far to start. There we go, beating them. Let's see, Carolina is still a pretty good looking team so far. Another loss there. Overtime losses. What are you going to do? Another regulation loss there. Against Tampa Bay. Galchenyuk already has 23 assists. Tyler Ennis is leading our team with 17 assists. Yeah, Keegan Lowe. I think I might have to take him out because his penalty minutes are just adding up so much. He has so many penalty minutes. Another loss there. Come on, guys. Get some wins together. Jesus Christ. An overtime loss, but still, man. We're on a big losing streak right here. Jesus Christ, guys. Come on. Offense, come to play, man. Your offense is nowhere being found in these couple of months. There we go. At least we got a win. 14-8-3. Okay. Shit. Stop. Crap. I meant to send the scout out. There we go. Win against the Islanders. It's in GM options. So I want to do scouting. Send the scout out. How'd that goalie turn out? WHL, yeah. Wow, he's a 4.5-star goalie he's a 4.5-star potential goalie, but he looks like he's gonna be drafted in the second round. Really, that's interesting. We'll draft these goalies first. Get the goalies scouted very well. So we want this Hornquist guy now. 6 weeks. Actually, you know what? We'll do it many. We'll do like we'll do 1 week. No, that's a little bit too less. We'll do 1 month. No. We'll do 3 weeks for these guys because I want to get as much people scouted as possible. So, yeah, we'll do goalies for that for 3 weeks. So we'll be updating our scout a lot for this year. And okay, so that goes up there. We had a big losing streak there at the end of this month. Big losing streak. So I think I'm gonna actually throw in Shea Theodore instead of Keegan Lowe. Let Keegan Lowe play down there. Because his penalty minutes are just adding up too well. I mean, 77 penalty minutes through only like 20 couple games. That's a lot, dude. So let's check out the stats. Yeah, our stats are going to be affected a little bit just because of that little slump we hit at the end of that month. So if you take a look, goals per game, we're still leading in goals, still with 3.41. Definitely scoring a lot of goals. Goals against is probably still hurting. It's probably because Keegan Lowe taking so many penalties. Power play's clicking at 25, and penalty kill. Yeah, it's probably just because really low there on the defense. So there's that. And if we take a look at the player stats, take a look at them as well. Take a look at the AHL while we're at it. Okay, I think I can get another simulation 2 in if I hurry up. If this loads a little bit faster. Okay, so let's take a look who's producing so far. So, yeah, Claude Giroux and Alex Galchenyuk are really clicking together on that first line. Giroux with 33 points, Galchenyuk with 30. Yep, so Galchenyuk's getting the assists, Giroux's getting the goals and assists this year, so both of them above a point-a-game player. Tyler Ennis is around the point-a-game player as well with 26 points, 17 goals already. Wayne Simmons is getting around there too with 24 points, and Voracek has 20. So he's not really pulling his weight on that first line. He really doesn't. He's kind of lacking a little bit. Jeff Skinner's not having the best start so far, only 13 points in 27 games. Eric Wellwood has 10 points on the third line. Ryan Callahan has 8. Tommy Christensen with 7. Couturier, wow. I think Couturier has 6 assists so far. Man, he has more points for this first half of the season than he's had all like last year. Jeez, man. Okay, Tommy Boy has 6. Shen has 5. Yeah, so Shen's kind of suffering now because he's on the no, he's on the third line. He's on the third line with 5 points, but still. Now if we take a look at the defense, so Brandon Manning, man. Brandon Manning has 14 points in 27 games. McBain and Morrow all have 14 points in 27 games. Keegan Lowe has 9, but 77 penalty minutes. Luke Shen is a plus 18 with 8 points, and then Brandon Coburn actually doesn't have the best. He's the top 2 guy, and he has less points than Brandon Manning has. So Brandon Manning's pulling his weight right now on that second line defense. And if we take a look at the goalies, yeah, Bernier's not doing so hot right now with 2.37 goals against average, with a save percentage of 92.41, just for kicks and giggles. Let's see how Briz is doing on LA. Oh wow, see how Briz is doing on LA. Briz is 7-7 with a with save percentage 91.16. Yeah, 2 goals against average at 2.85, so him and Quick are kind of sharing starts right now. They have a really good 1-2 punch in net, but both of those guys are really struggling in LA right now, so that's kind of good. Right there, okay, so we'll simulate a little bit. Do we want to make some... Oh, yeah, I want to make changes. I want to go to GM options. Oh. Coaching options. Edit these lines. We want to do Philly. We want to do roster moves. We're going to send Keegan Lowe out, and we're going to pull up. So we want Shea Theodore coming back up, and we want Keegan Lowe to go back down. Now, obviously, mess up our lines a little bit. Not really. Theodore goes in here. Wherever Keegan Lowe was. Well, now on the power play. Yeah, we can let him play on the power play because he is an offensive defenseman. Brandon Manning goes in there. 4-man power play. Keegan Lowe, Theodore goes in here. Penalty kill. Keegan Lowe was on the penalty kill, so now somebody else has to go on the penalty kill. Coburn, McBain. Who's left? It's Shen, and it's either Morrow, Manning, or Theodore. Who has the best defense out of those 3 guys? So Joseph Morrow, 91, 75, 85. Okay. Manning has 95, 82, 78. So he has better defensive awareness. Passing's at 82. Morrow has 1 better passing. And Theodore, I don't think he's developed quite enough in the defensive category. Nope, not yet. So Theodore's not going to be on the penalty kill. It's either between Joseph Morrow or Brandon Manning. Let's check these out one more time. Brandon Manning, 95, 82, 78. Very physical. Good body checking. Joseph Morrow, 91-75. I think Joseph Moore has a more consistent penalty kill. But you know what? Brandon Manning is a two-way. You know what? We'll give it to Brandon Manning. We'll give it to him because he's more physical. We want that on the penalty kill. And then Brandon Manning goes in here as well. And then Theodore goes in here. That's that. And then we got to do the AHL where where's our cousin Zicken in? Adolfia. Oh, they automatically put Jamveski back in there. Okay, so I see what they did. So Jamveski comes out. Jamveski comes out and Keegan Lowe goes back in here. Playing with Dumba now. Dumba, Keegan Lowe. Is he a good offensive player? Yeah, he's a pretty good offensive category, so we'll let him play up here. Seb Bordone. Yeah, I know. Bordone, get Keegan Lowe in here. Yep, that's fine. Keegan Lowe. Keegan Lowe. I don't care if he takes penalties in the AHL. It doesn't matter to me. Keegan Lowe. Keegan Lowe. Yep. Yep, we're all good here. Okay, that's all good. That's all cleaned up. Alright, so let's get the simulation going. I think we could do one more month here. We'll check at the stats once again after 1 month. So we'll go up to after Minnesota. Hopefully, goaltender can turn it around a little bit. Hopefully, Bernier can turn himself around a little bit. There you go. Turning it around with a shutout. Right off the back, very good. So it looks like we're like a 2.0 team so far. Man, dude. We need to beat these teams that we're supposed to beat. Oilers don't have a good record. We should be able to beat them. There we go. Just beat these teams that we're supposed to beat. Beat the teams that we're supposed to be. Okay, Winnipeg's not a good team. We should be able to beat them. Yeah, 7-0. Very good win there. Florida. Yeah, Florida's a good team. This is going to be a challenge. 3-2 loss. Capitals are a good team. Pull out a win there. That's good. Another one. Another game against the Caps. Backstrom and Ovechkin are doing pretty good so far for them. There we go. Another win there. 20-10. Come on, we should be able to beat Detroit. Man, dude, we can't beat these teams that we're supposed to beat. I don't think we're going to be looking for presidents this year. There we go, another win. Phoenix doesn't look so good. Come on, rematch of the Stanley Cup. There we go, 6-4 win. Scouting assignment, thank you. Okay, so how'd those goalies turn out once again? Oh, so Peckham is now a top 10. Okay, good. Good. So this Peckham guy, who's his name? Gordon Peckham. Okay, yeah, so he looks like he's going to be a top 10 pick for a goalie this year. So that's really good. So we may want to try to get the first overall pick if we can. Another first rounder, Holloweg, Giger. Yeah, now they take a bunch of goal. Oh, and there's another top 10 goalie, but he's only 3.5 star potential. So we'll keep drafting these goalies up for a little bit. I think there was a bunch of first rounders somewhere. Where were they at? No, not in here. Were they in here? First round. No. Okay, we'll take it off for goalies. Wow, a bunch of top 10ers in WHL this year. 3 weeks once again. Try to get everybody scouted at least a little bit. Continue it up to here. Yeah, so 22-11-4. We are it looks like 2.0 win-loss. I mean, that's fine. That's enough to get the end of the playoffs at least. But man, we should be able to beat these teams we should be able to beat these teams. We should have taken both of those games in Montreal. We should be able to beat those teams that we're not beaten. Galchenyuk has 34 assists so far, so good for him. Tyler Adams is leading our team in goals. Ottawa's not the good team at all. We should be able to beat them. Now this is pissing me off because we're just not beating the teams we're supposed to beat. Calgary's a good team. Can't beat them either. Overtime loss. Minnesota ended off with a win. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we're a 2.0 team so far. 24, 12, and 6. Definitely. Well, remember again, we did have like a sucky first 2 months of the season, and then we tore it up at the second half of the season. So let's take a look at the stats right now. So we're in fourth, only because the Islanders are tied with us for in the division. They beat us, I think, one of those games. So we're in fourth only because we're Islanders have a better lead in the division than us. They beat us probably one game. So that's that. So we're in fourth. Not a big deal. Oh my God, this mic. Okay, so goals. Drew's up there with 20, and Ennis is up there with 20 as well, and Jacob Voracek is down there with 19. So we have a couple guys up there for goals. Assists. Nicholas Backstrom has 42. Galchenyuk has 39. So Galchenyuk is trying to stay with Nicholas Backstrom on the Capitals. Drew also has 32, so he's up there as well. Points. Drew up there with 52. Galchenyuk has 51, so Galchenyuk is having a really good season, picking his game up there. Bernier, yeah, I know he's up there with wins. Save percentage, Bernier's up. Wow, finally, first time we have a goalie up here for save percentage. So Jonathan Bernier has a good save percentage of 92.927 and a goals against average of 2.23. So very good for Bernier. Briz has never been up there, so that's a little bit surprising. So let's check out team stats, player stats, and then we'll see if we have to make some changes. So let's take a look here. Goals scored per game. Yep, we're still top in the league for goals scored per game, 3.36 goals scored per game. So we're definitely scoring goals this year, which I'm very happy about. Goals against per game, 2.40. It's in the top 10. You want it to be around maybe like 2.25, around there. So that's fine. We're around where I want it to be. Still top 10. So that's good. We picked it up here. Power play, 22.7. We wanted to try to get around maybe like 20-25%, but that's fine. It's still good power play. And on the penalty kill, yeah, our penalty kill after taking Keegan Lowe off and putting Shea Theodore in there, penalty kill went up a lot. It's up to 84.8%. Wanted to be hovering around 85, which is what it's almost at 85 when we're in the top 10 of the league. So we're doing everything right. We're doing everything right that we need to do. It's just that where are we in the standings right now? 54. So we're in really third in the NHL in points. So I don't think we really need to change anything because we're doing fine right now. And remember, we had this a start up last season where we had a sub like a good month. Like, oh man, so we got Chicago's first pick and they're doing pretty good this year. That sucks. Actually, you know what? Let me use my phone. Trade players. I want to see where our draft picks are this year. So we have Chicago's first. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna be. That's gonna be good. Second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and seventh. Yeah, it looks like we have the regular draft pick lineup. We may want to see if we can get some first round picks somewhere in here, trading players, because we need to once again make salary cap room because we need to sign a lot of players that coming up in the next year. But that's not well we have to worry about. We're worried about winning games and getting to the playoffs once again. So 24, 12, and 6 after the first couple months of the season. Had this last year, and then we tore it up for the next couple months. So hopefully we can do that again, because I think Jonathan Bernier is just starting to heat up right now. Just need to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat, guys. Just that's all we need to do. So hopefully we can get that together. And next video we'll keep the simulation rolling up to maybe the All-Star game trade deadline area. We'll see what we need to do.